What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Can't Talk, I'm Creating. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Can't Talk, I'm Creating, podcast by creatives for creatives. And we're here today, and we got a special guest, somebody who's doing something dope for Jersey. Let him introduce himself.
Hey, my name is Kurt Donavon. I'm an artist. I throw events. I also run a studio and just a jumble of other assortment of things as well.
Hell
But
yeah.
that's like the main kind of things, yes.
Hell yeah. And of course, Steve's here.
Yo, it's been a minute.
I want to say this is our first episode on this new setup, so what a better time to just do it ourselves and have somebody who's also doing something dope for Jersey. I mean, something super unique and what I feel like a lot of people talk about like wanting to do, but like actually seeing you do it and like do it good. I've met a lot of people who like doing events and doing stuff and it like either falls through or they just do shady, but I've only heard good things. I mean, as long as I've known you and done stuff, you've always done dope stuff and like actually care about the artist. So excited to actually have you slide through, bro.
No, I appreciate it. And like likewise as well. That's why I like always love coming here and just working with you guys as well. Cause it's like, I'm so much more drawn to, just doing work with good people. Like I don't like to just do stuff with just because it's like a good opportunity or whatever. I'm much more rather just like, oh no, that's a good dude. Like I could see us actually going farther.
Yeah, I mean that's like actually building like genuine stuff versus like you said, like it's easy to be like, oh, just do this stuff because it's like a good connection, but versus like working with good people and actually like building a good community because that's how we build something for New Jersey.
Yeah, for real.
No, facts. And I mean, it's pretty dope because there's a decent amount of overlap between like people we work with and I see like at your studio and you work with and you're associated with. So definitely growing something in Jersey, which is pretty dope.
Hell yeah. No, for real. Because it's like definitely, I feel like not too long ago, it didn't feel like it was too much of things going on and even too much of a buzz. And even like just the other day, somebody was like at Underground Development to put on more shows and stuff. We gotta get stuff going. It's like I got y'all. Just give me some time.
Yeah, nah, hell yeah. Nah, it definitely does start to, like it has more recently, like this year, more recently felt like I'm really starting to see like the New Jersey community of artists because it's like the same faces. They're all going to like even other shows like Mad Minds.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Even like them, like you'll see the same faces there. Then I'll see them here. I'll see them with you. And it's like I'm really starting to see like the Jersey like scene kind of developing.
Yeah, like all
it's
coming
super
together
dope
for
to do.
real.
I mean, yeah, what you're doing is dope. The studio's dope. I mean, talk a little bit about that because I've never been to your studio yet. Where are you based?
In Jersey City.
Okay, dope.
Yeah. So that was kind of an extension of like what I was doing with UD, just really trying to create that hub and that base for like artists to be able to create because I had the platform for them to perform, but it's like going one step further into actually like creating and just honing in that craft on the more of the like the really this grind end of it and not just only like the showcase end of it. So I wanted to have that and just have it like really be affordable as well and just be something to where artists can have a DIY setting where they could learn on their own and like utilize the equipment or also have the accessibility to have like in-house like engineers or photographers, videographers as well. But just something accessible because I feel like what was a blessing to me when I was younger was like having people, certain engineers. Shout out Petey. I used to record in his a room of his in his house, and he was nice, and he would charge like $30 an hour. So like I'm like 19, so I'm like,
yeah,
I'm going to you.
Yeah, it's accessible. Yeah.
So his shit was dope. His shit was really really dope as well. So just wanted to keep having more of that accessibility for like artists and just putting out a lot of the promotional content that we do now. I just see a lot of people are like, oh, put this in Denver, put this in Canada, put this in such and such different places like that, and I'm just like, oh, that's dope. Like I eventually like I see that being like a like
expanding it to other areas.
Yeah, like just taking that concept and just putting it elsewhere as well. So I feel like definitely want to keep just giving that really that underground kind of artist trying to create a career out of it.
Yeah, I mean, hell yeah. I mean that's and that's how you foster like that's how the community gets built. Like not becoming like a gatekeeper almost of just like keeping it accessible to people so they can grow and experiment with their art and their music and everything, and just kind of like foster that. So it's dope that you're building something that kind of like allows them to foster, like you say, even if they want to come and learn just to use the stuff on their own, or they need an engineer, photographer, or anything.
Yeah.
Like kind of building that space for like that, like artistry to kind of develop. That's sick.
Hell yeah.
That's really dope. Yeah, because I saw one of the posts you did recently where you talked, like you said that you were kind of showing off the space, and you were like, you can rent it and just use the space and use the equipment, or if you need an engineer, we have this, or you need a photographer, a videographer. That's fire.
Yeah, just having that accessibility, just so that it's like,
I mean, that's yeah, like you
can-
said, that's key, especially when you're just starting, or like you even just want to start. I mean, a lot of people there's probably really dope artists who will never be artists because they didn't get that first like accessibility. Like they didn't know where to go, or they didn't have a way to start and get initiated, or even get around and get exposed to it to get even farther in. And then okay, well, now we're really going to invest in this, or I'm really gonna. They didn't even get that initial experience, or like, and anyone, like you said, you had your boy who you had the studio in his crib. Like that initial, like almost opening the door, even showing somebody like this door exists. Like that's dope. And I feel like you're really like cultivating that in Jersey for people.
Yeah. Yeah, and just going even a step, I'm trying to even go a step further within the studio, just like kind of partnering that with UD and just doing more like different like events and just different things in there to continue to not only just give a space, but just really create that career. Because I feel like that's something that's monumental, just actually helping the artists like create something to where they could be sustainable. And like I saw, we were just talking about TikTok. I saw TikTok the other day, and this guy was like, it hurt so much going from this, and he was like in the studio, and it was like to this at like 30 or whatever his age was, and he was like washing dishes or whatever, and I was like, wow, like damn.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I'm really like heavily focused on this. Like, okay, how do we get these artists to like nudge them in the direction of like building that career, so it's just like they can actually just do their art for.
No, that's dope. That's dope that you're even like taking it, like almost taking it on yourself to try to figure that out for people, because a lot of people like won't ever figure that out, or like don't know how to figure that out, and then like they'll always be there and they'll just be dreaming about it. But for you to be like, let me try to help figure out how I can foster this to like allow that to other artists, because I mean I feel like a lot of people don't do that because it's like a selfish thing of like I like putting on for other people. I gotta make sure I'm the person, versus like building something bigger than you that grows the community, which inevitably grows you.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with me, but I've just always been inclined to do that. Like, and in certain instances that has held me back for sure. Oh, my fault.
There you go.
But like in the sense of like, just like my friends and the people I was around, I more as though thought about as like, how do we get there? And like, I don't want to just do this shit by myself.
Yeah, I mean that's 100%, because it's like go ahead.
So that's why like, I guess like even when, because we haven't done a UD show since the whole summer, and I'm like, all right, fuck, like summer break, because like even like to turning the passion into a full career, I haven't even fully done yet. So that's why I'm just like, okay, I feel like I need to figure my shit out, and so that I have more of a credibility within what I could provide for like the other artists. And then it's funny because then I'm also looking at that as like, oh shit, like I'm looking at it like I want to do that for myself so that I can help them, instead of like I want to do that for myself, period.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I need to also establish I want to also do that for me, because I'm just so based in like how like just doing the just Superman shit all the time.
Yeah, trying to 100%. Yeah,
I still haven't fucking seen Superman, bro.
Yeah, the new I haven't seen it either. Yeah,
I fuck with Superman.
Yeah. DC over Marvel? You're more of like,
oh yeah, oh hell yeah.
I'm way more Marvel.
Bro,
yeah,
DC broke my heart because Batman and like Batman's my favorite superhero.
I mean, yeah, they have the two big ones, Superman, Batman. They have the icon.
Yeah.
But now when they came out with the Robert Pattinson Batman, I'm fucking with it.
Yeah,
that's fire. Yeah.
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 No, but yeah, I mean that's dope. Like, because I like what you said as far as like I want to do it for we versus just me getting there, because it's like it's cool if like you get there on your own, but like then you're just like up here alone, and it's like, oh no, like I'd rather do it with the homies and everything because that's way more fun than just sitting up here like, oh, I did this thing alone, but also like the balance, like you said, of being like still having to do it to almost create that blueprint so you could do it for other people. But I mean, I definitely find it's like it's easier when you're doing it with other people and for other people because you're like you have more people to bounce off of. And like Mr. Beast, I always quote he said it where it was like when he started, it was like 5 of him, and it was like let's say it's us 3 all doing it. When I run into a problem, I tell it to you guys, so now you guys don't have that problem. So instead of 3 people all hitting the same problems, it's like 3 people, I have it, so now we all miss that problem. And when you experience a problem, you share it, and now us don't have to run into that problem. You can like grow exponentially faster than just doing it alone and like kind of learning something and just like holding the information. Like you got to go learn it yourself. It's like I learned something and I share it with my people, and then you learn something and you share, and you kind of grow all together.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's the best part about having a community.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of what I've said in like at like certain like UD like meetings and stuff, just like, yo, like we don't all have to experience the same failures.
Yeah, like we don't have to fail and go through the same things just next to each other. It's like like that's the point of having the community, because it's like it's almost like talking about superheroes. It's like almost having a superpower, because it's like you're almost like selfishly, but not selfishly. It's like I'm gonna have Steve around me, so any problem he has, I can learn, and I'm not gonna have to deal with. And Steve has me, so any problem I experience, he doesn't have to deal with. And it's like the more people in this community that you can get like genuine, because it's especially as communities get bigger, you have people who are just like in it, but they're just learning stuff and not sharing, which hurts the community. But having genuine people, it's like a superpower, because you're like all, like you said, we don't have to all be next to each other experiencing the same issues. It's like if somebody experiences it and figured it out, you share it, and the same thing with everybody. It all comes together and it just grows all together. And it's like, I mean, yeah, because like going kind of back to like, it's easy to be like, oh, I learned this, I'm not gonna tell you, you got to do it. It's like an ego thing or like a pride thing. But it's you never really, by growing like the unit, everyone grows significantly more than if you just learn something on your own and kept it to yourself, and you got to learn it. Like you'll grow so much more and faster if you have that community of people.
Yeah. And it also be just like a competition thing a lot of time too, because it's be like, oh, like because even like what you said with like the like growing Jersey, and like how like the mad mindset, and it's like sometimes you be another artist, be like, oh, I just want to be better than that artist, or just like, or like y'all as video artists, I just want to be better, instead of just like, nah, let's both be fantastic.
Yeah,
let's
it's like,
like
I mean, yeah, like I have 2 points to that. One is like, my initial thought with like that kind of mindset, it's like a not the whatever the opposite of ego. It's like you're I forget, I'm losing the word. But like you're not confident in yourself. It's like having that mindset is very like I'll tell anything I learn, I'll share it to Steve, Jose, to anybody. It's like, 'cause I'm not concerned about you being better than me, because at the end of the day, like I'm in the art game. I do videos and stuff, but I'm in the art game, and there's no better. Art is subjective. It's like you can make a dope video that does not neglect a dope video I make, just because you make the same thing with music. If you make a dope song, that doesn't mean somebody's not gonna listen to a song I made. It's like, it's not the same thing if I buy a car. If you bought a car, it's like, I don't need another car. I got a car. But art and music and all forms of art isn't like that. So it's like having that mindset of like you said, where it's like you want to hold on to it because I want to be better than this person. It's like, to nobody, unless you're literally just copying their music, it's like we are different artists. It's like there is no better. The only thing I think goes to like just technical stuff, like learning how to engineer yourself better, which is like technical skills we can all just learn.
Yeah.
But yeah,
like, different artists, different fan bases, different like personalities, and like completely different. But it's also like just dope to have that pool, especially being everybody from like Jersey, and just like building up that repertoire of like dope ass shit going on in Jersey, and dope ass creatives coming out of Jersey, and just like helping build up the scene just in the state, just in general as well. So that's also just a benefit of just like just water the grass like all around, so that it's like everything is just coming up.
Yeah, I mean, and in my opinion, I like it's just so much better because just I'd rather be surrounded by the more creatives and more cool people I could be surrounded by. Like, wouldn't you want more inspiration from other people who do cool? Like, I get so many more ideas having Steve and Jose around now because they have dope ideas in it that I see them do something. Oh, we could do that, and then I could do this, and it's just like versus just like putting yourself in this bubble alone. I just in my little, and you have like just your ideas, and you're not getting like inspiration or pickup. Like, there's the whole idea of being better than somebody. It's just like a very, I don't know, yeah, like very not confident in your own stuff. It's like a mindset of like not being able, like almost like you don't think like you could do it again. Where it's like I'll tell anybody exactly how I do anything because like that's not going to stop me from doing it. It's like I'm just going to create something else. Whether you take this idea and make something dope, I'm still just going to create something tomorrow. And yeah, but I definitely get the mindset. It's like especially having like a peer next to you and then something that they do takes off or gets more views and like especially with social media and then looking at that and be like, damn, they got more views than me or like they got more. But if you're building that community, it doesn't, if you build that hostility against the person and then their thing blows up, like starts to blow up or does whatever, they're not going to pull you up. Where if you're building this community together, them taking off only benefits you. If something Jose does or something Steve does blows up and gets 1 million views, that just benefits the community, the team. We like, and it grows everything around. Versus like me and Steve being against each other. Oh, I'm trying to be better than Steve. We're trying to be better, and like he blows up and it just separates from the community. It's like it growed all together.
Yeah, and everybody has their time. Like,
Yeah,
it's just,
yeah.
not
It has
everybody
nothing to
gonna
do.
be
Yeah,
like-
and like somebody else, like somebody you're competing with, getting their time before you do does not neglect your time. It's like people look at it and like, oh, if this person blew up, now I don't have a chance or I missed something. It's like your time is completely separate from their time. You're just seeing them at like you just see at the same time, but like everyone doing their own thing is completely separate to everybody else.
And yeah, it's somebody else's, like, if it's somebody else's time on the team, that's just gonna significantly grow your time because you could just be like, how the fuck did you do that? Because
Exactly, more to
now
learn
you got
from.
the blueprint.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Yeah.
for real. So just that circle, just building each other up and just like keep helping each other like rise
Yeah.
to the top is like.
But yeah, it is really dope to see like somebody in Jersey like really building something for the community, like really trying to establish a community and build something. Because I mean, yeah, like people like try to start stuff and they don't stick with it and like really stick with it. Because like I mean, as long as I've known you, you've been full force just growing this thing and putting the work in and putting the time in and just keeping at it. And which I mean, that's all you can really do is just keep creating. And I think that really shows the people who really love what they're doing versus they're just in love with whatever outcome they're thinking is going to come from it. There's like, you can see the difference in how much they do it and how like the passion and when they're doing it, that kind of stuff, and the consistency of doing it. You could tell really when somebody loves the thing they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes like just so much as well because it's like, it's just such a difficult role. I'm sure like y'all definitely know like how hard it is, how much grind it takes just to be an artist and just how much like pushback and pullback it takes to just get to that point. So you gotta fucking love it. Especially it's like going the long run of just like years of just grinding before shit actually comes to fruition for real. So
Yeah.
it definitely takes a lot. But I'm just like, I just keep looking back at my process. It's like, yo, how can I speed up the process? How can I make other artists not have to do that?
Exactly. Yeah.
And-
Yeah. I mean, that's a great mindset to have where
Yeah.
like whatever I learn, how can I share it so they don't have to, they could speed it up. But yeah, I mean, like you said, like the only key factor in any of this to me at least is loving the thing. Cause like you said, you don't know how long it's going to take. It's a hard battle. It's difficult. There's ups, downs. Like it's just like an indefinite thing. It's not like you go get a job somewhere and it's like, oh, I know if I put this many hours in, I'll get a promotion at this time. It's not like that at all. Like you really got to love the thing because like, to me, it's like, why else are you doing it? Because it's not a guaranteed thing where it's like you put X amount in, you get X amount out. So you gotta love it because if you don't love it, then you're just leading yourself to being depressed and let down because you're just waiting for this outcome, which obviously isn't a bad. Like everyone wants this outcome to come through, but like the gift or like the prize is getting to do the thing. Like actually just doing the thing, and then the outcome is just beneficial, and you get to grow it and do it more.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Just in the journey, just every aspect of it is just a privilege.
Yeah.
Even the struggle. And that's the hardest part. Like even my the tag, the person who co-runs the studio with me, was just saying that to me just yesterday. Like, yeah, just enjoy because I'm just so much like I'm trying to get to the end goal today.
Yeah.
So, and that kind of leads me to just jumble all over the place and not really look at like the steps to take to get there, but just more as though like trying to take just like huge Hail Mary passes to that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
because I'm just like, nah, fuck that. Let's just
Yeah,
go to
let's
let's just go to the end zone right now. But nah, those steps are definitely like essential for real.
I mean, yeah, that's part of like that's like just part of getting like the whole journey is like like I would say like 99% of like the gift of doing it, enjoying that journey, because like that's where like the best memories are made. Is like versus just like skipping like it like throwing the Hail Mary just to get to the end. Like you get to the touchdown without playing the whole game right in the first minute, or you finish the game in the first minute. It's like you didn't enjoy the whole thing. Now you're in the end, and it's like, oh, that was cool. But when you play the game and you're with your team playing the game and going through the ups and downs, it's like it really, it's more rewarding when you get to the end goal, and you like the memories along the way and the journey along the way, and like the connections you make. It makes the end goal so much better.
Yeah. For real, and then can you even maintain that? Because
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
the game ain't even over.
Yeah.
You gotta keep scoring.
Yeah, because that's what I think a lot of people like picture that touchdown, picture that the end goal, and then like if I get that, everything else is good. It's like it's not how life works. Like even if you get to that point, there's challenges that come with that, and if you just get right there, you skipped over all this. It's like you didn't learn anything to be able to sustain that. I feel like, I mean, that's why you see a lot of people who like blow up overnight and didn't really like just like first whatever, and you see them blow up and their career doesn't last because they didn't build a foundation or learn stuff along the way to make that last, or like they want to get like kind of spiritual with it. They didn't get that like karma from putting the work in. They just got the thing, and then the thing just fades away because you didn't put that whatever in.
Yeah.
Put
Gotta put the pain in.
to get
For
it.
real. Yeah, they really deserve that shit for real. So yeah. So that's why you gotta put that work in. Like,
Yeah.
definitely like grind and get there.
Yeah.
And it just feels so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like, nah, I busted my ass for this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so much more rewarding. It's so much like it's just more. You definitely have more of like a peace of mind. I feel like too on it because you're like the pain, the work you put in builds your confidence with it too. Where it's like you get to whatever point, and it's like if it came too easy, I feel like you could like you're gonna sleep at night like, damn, this is gonna go away at any minute. Versus like, no, I know I got here because I put these steps. Like I learned how to get here from doing it. So now it's like even if this was magically gone tomorrow, I learned steps. I put the pain
I get to
versus
do
like
that
if
shit
you just
all
got
over
handed
again.
this thing, you're like, oh, I have this thing now, but like, how do I sustain it? Or like, what if it just fades away? It's like, it builds that confidence up along the way.
Yeah, because when you build that blueprint, it's like
Yeah.
you can take this shit where I can just build it again.
Yeah, you learn the steps. I mean, yeah, even just from like the years of like building WaveChange, it's like if WaveChange just erased tomorrow and I was back to zero when I started WaveChange, I feel like I can rebuild WaveChange in like half the time, if not quicker, because you learn the stuff along the way versus just like getting handed something and it's like, I don't know how to build this, so this goes away. Now it's like you're crushed. You're even lower than when you didn't have it in the beginning because it's like, oh, I had this thing and I lost it versus building all that knowledge up along the way.
It's like playing the game all over again. Like, oh, no, I remember this part.
Yeah, you can rebeat. Yeah.
It's kind of like what you said with blowing up early or like blowing up too soon. Like the reason those artists fail is because they didn't learn the lessons in the pain of like,
Yeah.
and then once that low starts to come in a little bit is when they really go, all right, I'm done. 'Cause
Yeah.
they don't understand that like, oh, I can pick myself back up if I'm falling off a little bit. It's just like, all right, now.
Yeah. Yeah, you build the confidence up on the journey. 'Cause, yeah, it's like, because like I said, when you get to the end goal, it's not like, oh, it's magical. I made it or whatever version of that is for you. It's like, no, there's problems. Shit's going to hit the fan still. You're still going to have to. And it's like, if you got to this point without all of this, when one little thing hits the fan, you're going to, I don't know how to like, I don't know what the fuck to do versus like if you put all that work and it's like, oh no, I went through all of this. Like, we can get through this. We can figure this out.
Yeah, like being comfortable in that moment for.
Yeah, and then just like we said, just like loving the thing you're doing because, like, the way I see it, it's like you gotta love this because, like, obviously there's like this dream end goal, but like you have to do this indefinitely for the rest of your life. Like you're signed up to do this. Like, why not do the thing you love, whatever that is? Like some people, I feel like change. Like they're really into doing this, but they're like, no, I want to blow up quickly. I want to just be famous. So they kind of do like something else that they don't love, or like they change who they are just to try to get that thing, and then they're not happy because they're not doing their thing. And it's like, especially I even came to myself with it with social media. It's easy to be like, see somebody doing something like, and it's working, and it's like, I'm not really. I'll just use an example. Like, let's just say let's just say doing vertical content. It's like you really aren't into doing that. That's not your thing. You have to be okay with like you see somebody else who's doing it and it's working. If that's really not your thing, you have to be okay with not getting whatever benefit from that. Like really be true to yourself and like really kind of find that in yourself. It's like, if I really don't want to do this, you have to, like, it takes a lot of internal work, but be like, I'm okay with not getting the full outcome because I'm protecting my happiness. It's like, even when doing the video stuff, I see other directors and other people doing stuff, and it's like, I see why that works, but it's like I'm choosing not to do that, but I have to be okay with not getting that outcome, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, but I feel like a lot of people get caught up in that of like they're not able to be like, okay, I'm okay with not getting that outcome because I don't want to do that thing, and then they do it and they do stuff they're not happy with, or they change who they are and become something they're not, just to try to get what other people have. They're looking at what everyone else has, like, oh, they're doing this and they got that and I want that, and they try to be that person, and it just leads you to not being happy. And it's like the worst thing I feel like would be spending all this time doing this journey of something you don't love and don't want to be doing just to get some outcome. And you get to the outcome and you're not happy with that outcome, and that's really depressing. I feel like you get to this thing you've spent all this time trying to get, doing something you didn't want to be doing, and it's like, wait, I just got this thing and I'm not happy.
That's like that SpongeBob episode where Squidward was in paradise. And
he moved to town and he was like, oh no, I want this thing. He was there and it's like, wait, I am not happy. Yeah, like, that's great.
That's the worst.
That is, yeah.
That would be the worst. But that's why you just got to do that shit. Just be the most like authentic version of you. Because if you're just trying to just play up to be like a character or whatever, you just got to like play that character for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Instead of just being yourself. Like you just get wake up and people are like, I'd be blown away watching like the streams now, and it's like people be asleep and there'd be people on the streams watching. I'm like, what the like? There's like, this is crazy. Diehard fans, like like they're just in love with the personality. Like they're just waiting for them to wake up. So yeah, I just think that just showing like who you are, and just that personality really.
I mean, that's the one, and like the one thing that like all of us individually have. It's like anybody can learn any skills, anybody can copy anybody, but like the one secret everybody has is being authentically you, because nobody else can be you. Somebody can watch what you're doing and copy it, but then they're always one step behind because they're watching you, seeing your next move, and then recreating it after you. Like the one thing that can separate you, even if we're both artists and we make the same kind of music, the same whatever, it's like the thing that makes us different is if your personality, who you are. And like, I feel like a lot of people, I don't know, like for whether it's like just scared to share personality on social media, but a lot of people try to like be Drake on like, oh, this is how celebrities post. They do this, and they like, and then you talk to them in person. It's like, wait, you're really funny or you're really cool. And then you look at their social media, like, and that doesn't translate over because they're not putting their personality, like you said, putting their personality into what they're doing. And it's like, I know you, like, you're really cool, funny. Like, I think you're the dopest person. But then I go on your Instagram and it's like, you're just flicking up, like, too cool to be on, like that whole, like, I'm like too cool to like put your personality out there. And it's like, that's the thing that's going to make people stick and resonate with you and make you watch you on live streams sleeping. Like, there's already other people. There's already people doing Drake. There's already Drake. There's already the, like, whoever you are when you're talking to your hometown boys, or like figure out how to just capture that and share that, because that's the thing that people are going to resonate and stick with.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why people are even just like friends in general, just because they like personality the same way.
Yeah.
They like the same thing with just like online and stuff like that too. I also love the name of the podcast.
Oh, can't
as
talk
well.
about creating.
Yeah, is that like your guys like that represent you guys very well?
Yeah.
Like you guys just be this
Yeah.
just not respond to nobody. Just
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
It really, because it started literally just because, I mean, yeah, when I made the first hat just purely because I was like I'm obviously don't really wear like designer clothes. Like I don't care about clothes. So I was like, well, if I'm going to wear something, I might as well wear something that's mine. And I was like, I need something like, I want something catchy. And I was like, can't talk, I'm creating. It's like that really embodies just like in my daily life. Like I'm very just like, not conversation like, oh, I'm just gonna create this thing. I'm working on this thing. I can't talk. I'm just working. I was like, that's kind of catchy, and then just made the hat, and it kind of sticked. And then somebody was like, that'd be a good name for like a podcast. And I was like, oh, no, word.
Facts. Yeah, that's a lot how I am too. Like, 'cause when I'm like locked in, I'm like locked in.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like wanting to really just get out as much creativity in that one thing as possible.
Yeah.
And it's just like that. It's like no noise. It's just honed in on
Yeah.
that one thing. So,
Yeah, and it's kind of taken on, to me personally, it's like taken on like other meanings, because initially it was just like almost like tunnel vision. It's like tunnel vision, I'm just creating, but it's kind of like turned into like at least to me, it's like a lot of people like just talk, like they just love, like it's something like you get the same dopamine from like talking about ideas that you do similar to like doing the ideas. So I know I've met a lot of people that they'll just talk about dope ideas and just talk about them and never like take any steps in executing them. So it's kind of also to me been like just a reminder. It's like don't just sit here and talk about your ideas. Like go and create them. Like we can just sit and talk about ideas all day, but like then we're just a couple people sitting in a room talking about ideas. But it's like let's stop talking. I can't talk because I'm doing the ideas and like living them.
yeah.
But it's also funny that it's the name of a podcast where we just talk.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like that as well, because I'm definitely I could definitely do that for sure as well. Like
Yeah.
just really just talk about something for
Yeah.
a long time and just and never actually like start chipping away at it. So
Which I mean, yeah, it's like it's not like anti like don't talk about your ideas. I feel like as a, like, but it's like yeah, just the reminder of like talk about the idea, but then remember to create like the second
Yeah.
half of it, like execute on the ideas, because you got to like talk about ideas and let them grow between yourself and other people. But like reminder to just make sure you create it also, like make sure you actually take that step and do it. Yeah,
because then you can just miss out on that. I look at notes that I wrote of like different ideas I had from like 2018, and I'm just like, okay, damn, I was like, it was just specifically shit of like just like different like ideas for videos and films and shit, and it's like of like some high school shit because I was like 18, but it's like okay, I'm 24 now, so it's like those ideas are kind of
yeah.
like done now. And just like I'm looking at shit like this shit is ass, but I'm sure that probably back then I probably would have maybe done something a little different and like actually made something cool.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, I should have actually capitalized on these.
Yeah.
Ideas, so.
Yeah, I've gotten very, I mean, I feel like I'm trying to revert a little bit, but I was very, I mean, having Steve and Jose definitely has taught me to like spend a little more time talking and planning it out. Cause I'm very like, the second I get an idea, I'm not I'm like, oh, I just got to get it out. Like I would say I'm the least like technical with the camera equipment on the team. Like I would film most of the videos on an iPhone if just cause my main thing is like, this is the idea, it just has to get out. I don't necessarily care about it being perfect and whatever how it looks. It's just like getting the idea out, like putting it like just getting to the idea, and also just from being around a lot of people who, like I said, just like even like all my hometown friends, like all of them have dope ideas, but I'm the only one who, no offense if they do watch this, but I'm the only one who I feel like is like will have an idea and then capitalize on it. They'll the same friends have been telling me the same dope ideas for things for 10 years now. Like this would be dope to do this, and I'm like, all right, so like let's do it. Let's just start doing it. Like, well, no, you'd have to do this. Like, just a random example. One of my friends is really into movies. We'll watch movies on Discord while I'm editing and stuff. And I've been telling him for a long, it's like, yo, we should just like, while we're watching movies, just screen record it, turn mics on, and just commentary and post it. And that'd be like, right there, that's just something we could do. And then it's always, well, we have to get good mics. And then like, well, the movie has to be good. And what are we going to, it's like, you're spending too much time thinking about it. Just like, kind of like before we started rolling, we were saying like how I got into this was just, kind of just jump in the water. Like don't sit and try to read and learn how to swim. Jump in the water and learn how to swim from just jumping in the water. Cause you'll you'll sink or swim. Like, and if you sink, get out, figure something else, and then jump at the next thing. Oh, I'm gonna try to learn how to sail a boat. Like, just go into it because you'll waste less time because I think you learn quicker. Like we said before, you learn quicker from just doing versus trying to like figure it out without doing it. But also, you waste less time. Like the way like you only, let's say you live, let's just say 80 years or like just around. Let's say you live 100 years. That's your life. You only have 100 years. It's like you'll spend 5 planning this thing out and then you'll try it. Oh, and then it fails. Now you got to spend another 5 learning something else. Where in those 5 years, I've tried 100 things because I didn't spend any time. I want to do this, jumped in, and when you jump in that water, you learn real quick if you're going to sink or swim. And if you sink, you just get out and you reassess and you try. Within those 5 years that you spent figuring it out and then trying, I've tried 100 different things, and like you learn. It's about wasting less time on figuring the things out because I think a lot of people spend like worried about like, oh, if this thing doesn't work, and it's like, why are you thinking about it not working? Try. If it doesn't work, whoop-de-doo. Try something else. Like,
Facts.
because all those, like the cliche, all like 1,000 failures like go away the second one thing works. So it's like if you're worried about how people are gonna, oh, if I do this thing and it doesn't work and people are gonna look at me, it's like, cool, do another thing, it doesn't work, cool. As soon as one thing works, nobody remembers those 100 things that didn't work. So it's like jump in that water.
Yeah. No, that's a fact. I definitely get caught up in that. Like I feel like I'm like half and half sometimes. Like sometimes I'm just jumping in the water and sometimes I'm just like on some like OCD shit. Like I gotta look at mad YouTube videos on how to do this before I even attempt it because I'm nervous about it. And then because then sometimes that'll lead me to just like not even really do it and just like kind of just like, okay, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna try that another time instead of just actually like going just jumping into it for real. Yeah,
you can almost like convince yourself or talk yourself out of doing it from like doing the research, which I think it's a good, like you said, being 50-50. I think there's a good, like the balance of both is like being able to jump in and do it, but then some stuff obviously require more learning. Like there is stuff that I have done where it's like I spend a bunch of time researching, but I'm on other things, I'm jumping right in and like just going for it. So just to have that inertia, but obviously like spending time, like I said, like having them around has taught me more like, oh, let me spend more time like thinking this idea out, letting it grow. So it's definitely, I mean, my main thing is just jumping in the water, but have some structure of something, but yeah, definitely don't sit in that fostering for too long because then you're going to spend how many of those 100 years just like thinking about this thing and like plotting this thing versus like just trying and seeing if it works.
Yeah. I definitely, even when I'm like looking at like videos and stuff, I'm just in the back of my head, I'm just like, I just want to jump. So
that's my problem. Like I'll get inspired by something and it's like, nah, I can't spend any money. I've watched half a YouTube video. I gotta go try this. I gotta go do it.
No, I jumped on a couple occasions and then that made me like, all right, I gotta maybe look at a little bit of something because like even like with like a mic, like I remember one time I got a mic and I jumped and it's got some shit and it was some bullshit.
Yeah.
I was like,
but see, and then you bet you learn quicker because you immediately saw bullshit, and then you learn because it's like jump in and then like just take that initial jump and then get out and reassess because it's like I feel like you can learn more from taking that first step in, realizing like, oh, I'm really bad at this or this is hard or this, and you it's easier to assess and then take the step back and do the research versus like trying to research it all before even taking that first step. Like you said, like buying the mic, you could have just not bought a mic and just research, you'd never know. Versus just like taking that step, buy it. Oh no, this is whack. Now, okay, I know this is whack. Now I have a little more knowledge to research. And then you do a little research and you jump back in and then you come back out and go, okay, let me reassess and just keep like just taking that step in versus kind of just being stuck in your own head with it.
Yeah. No, it's definitely better to just jump in that shit and just like try that shit out just to see if you even like it.
Yeah.
Just to, like even see if that's even what you want to do instead of just taking so much time to do all the research and getting everything and then being like, you know what, I don't even fuck with this shit. Like imagine putting up all this. You know what, I don't even.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I expect like going to that example of my friend doing this stuff, doing the music or movie reviews. It's like if we spend all this money buying mics and doing all this stuff, and then we do 2 things to watch 2 movies, and we're like, I don't really enjoy this. It's like we could have just tried it on our shitty mics
and our voice memos,
and like you realize you love it. Exactly, you just realize you love it, and then you invest. You find that passion first.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
I think most people just aren't comfortable with making mistakes. I think that's what it really comes down to. And I think you learn the most from making mistakes, which is the craziest part because it feels so bad to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But then, like, days after, you're like, well, how do I never do that again?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where, again, like, most people don't. And especially with creatives, like, we're open to, like, you didn't pick up a mic the first time and go, like, crazy on a song. Maybe you did.
No,
Maybe I'm wrong.
not at all.
In the same way, like, I didn't pick up a camera and just, I wasn't Spielberg all of a sudden. Like, you have to be okay with trying something new, being uncomfortable, making those mistakes, and then, like you're saying, jumping out, jumping back in, jumping out, jumping back in, and then growing from those.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. And that kind of connects with like loving it because that's what carries you to like just go for it. Like versus like just being worried about not making mistakes and being scared to make mistakes. It's like if you really find, at least in my experience, you find something you love enough that like you're not even thinking about mistakes. It's just like doing it. Like when I started making videos, it was like I just loved making videos so much that it was like I'm not thinking about like this being a mistake or what if I mess up or like what if this is bad. It's like no, I just want to do this and I do it and I go, oh, this is terrible. All right, and how do I make it better? And you just versus like some people who are just looking at like an outcome and that makes them more afraid to make the mistakes because they're looking at Spielberg and they're like, I just want to be Spielberg. They're not necessarily in love with making films. They just look at Spielberg and they're like, I want to be that. And now they're afraid to make any mistakes versus just the kid who just loves making movies or making videos or doing never. And they're just like, I want to do this. And they just have this drive to just do it regardless of like this outcome for it.
Yeah, it'd be like a lot of different mindsets with a lot of different like creatives and different creative fields because you could definitely tell when it's people who are like, who kind of you could like who just seem like they just want to look the part instead of actually putting in that work
and doing it. Yeah, actually like, doing the thing versus just being a character that is in the thing. Like I've seen a lot of artists where it's like they're just more concerned with like just looking like an artist, and can't tell you the last time they were in a studio or made a song or like did the things of being an artist. But their Instagram looks lit. Like they look like an artist, but like they don't love being an artist. They just love they just love like looking at artists, and it's like wanting to be that, which is like you're just a fan of artists, which there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like if you don't love all of this stuff, it's like don't force yourself to be this because like you said, you can easily tell like the people who like love the thing they're doing or just love the image of the thing.
Yeah. Not everybody can tell that though, because I definitely be seeing mad people where it's like that facade is like people can't tell the difference between the facade and the real shit, but it's like certain people are like, nah, that shit is.
Oh yeah. I mean, I would say there's a larger percentage where you could see that where it's like, yeah, you're just in love with that versus like they sell it good, but
that just comes with the experience of what all three of us have done, though. I feel like we've just probably all been around a lot. You could tell like who is legitimately like trying to do it because they love it, and people who are like just like, yeah, I'm lit. Look at me. Like you are a clear example of somebody who like genuinely cares about their stuff. Like it's obvious that you care. I mean, just by virtue of what you do and your music. Like, first, I'm not gonna go personal with anybody, but versus like just some random person that I've met before that just like dropped 2 songs in the last 2 years, but they're like you're saying, like their Instagram every day is like, look what I'm doing, look at this, maybe I'll drop a song. It's like, nah, like that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I really like. I feel like it's really just that true just connection, and that just authenticity, really like, just to connect to the people. Because I never wanted to just be just an image, and just that's why I love like the podcast, like just seeing y'all's podcast. I'm just like, nah, I love to see the people behind it and the people who are actually create these things and like the process of it and everything like that. Like I'm so inclined to be like, I'll watch a video and be like, yeah, he got a behind the scenes. Like I'm trying to see like what he was going for, and like I'm trying to just dissect it and just understand like the ins and outs of stuff. So I just love to see, especially when you guys talk about like projects and stuff like that too. And I like you and Logan's dynamic, Logan dynamic too. Yeah, it's just, I fuck with it. I think it's dope.
No, I appreciate it.
Of course.
Logan's the big boss. We're just the creatives.
Yeah, he's the business brain. It's a good, it's clear 2 different style episodes when Logan's on versus when Logan's not on.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
I like the dynamic of like the different kind of dynamic, which is like would be funny as hell too. Because even like just yesterday, I seen him like in action at the in New York.
Oh, okay. You are. Yeah, he mentioned that. Yeah, you're up in the city. Yeah.
Yeah, I went over there, and yeah, just being around him, just being around y'all. I just every time I leave, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get on my shit. Like literally, because I'm just like, it's so dope to see just everything that y'all are doing, and just being around that creativity as well. And that's what just reminds me of just why I love just doing the shows as well, because just being around that creativity just kind of just waters the flowers of your own creativity as well.
I mean, I definitely, like, literally every time I see you posting, like, promoting your studio, I'm like, damn, I gotta get on my shit. Like, I gotta make something, I gotta create something. Like, it just fosters that. That's like going back to building like the community. It just like, it keeps inspiring you. It's on your days where you're like where I'm like, damn, like, I'm feeling lazy, or I don't feel like doing stuff, or like you're feeling like deterred, and then you see one of your peers doing something and it pushes you and motivates you, and then you're on a good day and you motivate somebody else, and you all just keep pushing each other and inspiring each other.
Yeah, that's where I look at it, like that's the healthy, like, people bringing each other up type thing, because it's like I even when like my studio partner Tag, like we be in the studio, and we be back and forth to each other like, yo, I just made this video, I just did this. Wait, what did you do today? Like, what did like that? And like just back and forth. It's like, nah, just trying to just motivate each other in that way, like, and just like really just build each other up to make sure that we both on par with our shit. And that's where I like, instead of just like, because I be seeing sometimes it's just like people be like, yeah, I want to destroy him. Instead of just being like, nah, that's dope as hell, I also want to be dope as hell.
Because it's like the big difference from like competition and being in competition with somebody and having a healthy competition with somebody. So I feel like that's why like us three are like, we work great together, because it's like a healthy competition. It's like, I want to be better than Steve, but not like I want to be. I need a better way to phrase it, but like I want to be better than Steve, but like I want to be better, so then he's better than me, and then I'm better, and then Jose, and then we all just like try to grow and balance off each other, but not in like a selfish, I want to be better than like you, like I want to learn what you learned so I can be better than you learn, and then we all just.
It's like a pushing thing. We're all just pushing each other constantly by virtue, and also you learn, like, we all are developing different skill sets by virtue of just like trying different things and helping each other with those different things, like color grading, just editing, like all the little things about editing that we've like learned just being around each other.
Like everybody helps the tide rise up for real. That's the dope part about it, for real.
And it just takes not having like that ego that I gotta be the man or I gotta be the best. Like just having like everyone can be the man and the best. It's like we can all do it together and we can all grow and be this unit, and everyone. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't get the perspective, like, when the unit grows, we all, like, everyone grows. Like, it's like, and then just not having that ego that it's like, I got to be the man and I got to be this. It's like, we all grow. Like, you should want your peers and everybody around you to learn and grow and be better than you. Because, like you said earlier, it's like, now that's somebody, like, if you're better than me, now I have somebody right here I can learn from. And then I learned something, now you can learn from. And it's just, like you said, push-pull. It's like, you just constantly going back and forth, and like you become like undefeatable, because it's like you have this. The more people you bring into that system, it's like you're unstoppable.
Yeah, because you could being at the same like high level, y'all could just keep going up and up and up, like to where it's not like that easy to do that with somebody who have to get up there as well, because then you can only get so far with that. You kind of gotta like. Either like go down or just wait for other people to get to that level. But that's why it's just like that competition is just like, yo, now we both got to be great. We both got to be like fantastic, so that we can both be at a certain point of it's like amazing. Like
it's like I need you to like grow even better, so I have somebody else to learn from. Because if you're not growing, like then I'm just kind of here figuring it out on my own. I'd like you grow so I can grow, and like
Just, even just filming each other's blanks and shit like that. That's where it's like, oh, you lacking right here. Like let me pick this up for you real quick. So it's just like y'all can never like fail, because you just got like that support system that's solid as hell. So I think it's and shit is going super well. It look like as well, like in sense of just like everything that you guys are doing and shit like that too. So,
No, I appreciate it. Hell yeah.
of course.
I think another misconception with it is kind of like not on topic, but kind of on topic in a weird way. Like finding people who are okay with like not being the man in a way, because like how marketing works and how branding works, just in our country specifically. Like even with like a band where you have 4 people, like most of the times the lead singer is the person that becomes the most famous. Like you have to find people that are okay with the idea of people perceiving it as like it's just one person in that sense, if this makes sense. Like, and I don't really know the point I was about to make. I kind of lost my train of thought.
I get what you're saying though. Like, yeah, because it's like obviously, like using the band metaphor, obviously, like Maroon 5, like Adam Levine is the one. My mom only knows Adam Levine. She cannot name another person in Maroon 5. But Adam Levine would not have that career without the
Maroon
band
5
being built.
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, like it's just somebody needs to run the ship.
Yeah.
Like if we're on a pirate ship, there needs to be a captain who like can steer the ship. But if the ship's not running, if all the people aren't adequately working, the captain has no ship to steer. So it's like that's just another role. It's like you got to, like you said, like, I think that was a good way of like how people perceive it. You got to like that's on the people if they perceive whatever. But
it's like this is our ship. It's like the captain's doing his thing, but this is also our ship. It's like
and that's
you got to find
the right people, because if you have the wrong captain, he just
someone's
takes
punching
that
a hole in the bottom of that thing. You don't even know.
It's
It's
easy for the captain
just
to be
sinking.
like my ship, my ship. But then that's where you end up, where the front runner, the captain, is being like, "This is me, it's my ship," and then the crew is like, "No, fuck this," and leaves. Now the captain's sitting on this boat that can't do anything, and he's like, "Wait, what happened?"
Yeah. That's why it's important to be to have that good like leadership like aspect, because just even though like a lot of time with like UD and stuff, I'll be just trying to not be too much like in all up in the mix, in the sense of just like giving people the stage and like giving people like more like shine and praise, to where it's like even for the first like 15 shows that we did, I didn't perform at all, because I was just like I think it's kind of, if I just hey, I do this is trying to put the shine all on me, then it's kind of like defeating the purpose, and just like doing that to where like everybody's just like, okay, this guy is just
this is which I've definitely met some people that it's like they're doing a community thing, but it's like this is your headlining show and you're just letting people come on just to like, but it's definitely like, and it's like, especially when you build something early on, which I can obviously speak from WaveChange, it's like it doesn't exist. Somebody has to front run it to build a thing, so there's something there. That now something exists. Like there has to be a captain to start it, who assembles a crew, so now it exists, and obviously that puts the person in the front to build it. But then you build it to a certain point where now this ship, the crew can run the ship, where when the captain is doing something else or gets sick or you lose the captain, the ship can still run because you built this team. And then at a certain point, it gets like it surpasses the captain, where it's like it's almost like the ship can run without the captain, but like you've built this unit and now the captain is just another member. His job is just to make sure the ship's steering, and it's just like another member. But obviously in the beginning, when you build something, like it doesn't, like WaveChange wouldn't exist had I not been like, build this thing. But now WaveChange wouldn't exist had Steve not been Steve and built it to what it is now. And now it's building a base where, like you said with UD, like I've taken a conscious effort to try to like, in the content, in the posting, push more, where it's like I'm not WaveChange. For a long time, like literally most like people called me Wave, like that's because it was just me. I was just doing WaveChange and making the conscious effort where it's like I'm not WaveChange. I'm a member. I'm a part of WaveChange. This is WaveChange, this team, and building the base enough where it's like the other people can shine and start building up, and then it gets to a point where it's like this person doing this thing can now fill the role of the captain and do this stuff and kind of grow it to where it goes like we had the front runner to build the foundation, but then you build it up enough where then everyone can shine from it.
Yeah. Nah, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm looking at a lot of the content I'm doing, like with my studio, because I'm just like I'm looking at it as like progressive commercials, just like in the sense of just
it's like there needs to be like the commercials aren't going to get made if there isn't the person doing it. And it's like, all right, if no one else is doing it, I'm going to do it, but doing it not in like a self-serving way almost, where it's like, this is just my show. I'm doing these commercials. Look at me, look at me. It's just like these commercials have to get made to promote this thing, so I'll do it. And then once we grow it, this is for the community.
Yeah, because then like I could just plug in different like people to have that as like an acting gig to where you're just like promoting the space and yeah. So, but I also just love just doing that shit too. It's just like just because I would love to get on a progressive commercial, to be honest with you. But
progressive, hit them up.
That would be fantastic.
That kind of leads into a question that I had for you. Like, do you have a specific process for your events, or is it more just like you already know like your people that you're gonna have? Like, 'cause when I went, there was a lot of really cool vendors. Like the other side, there was good food. I mean, we had our table on the other side with other photographers. Like, what is your process to that?
The process that it used to be was more as though kind of just me running down everything. I'm just very like OCD with everything. So I'm just like just keeping compartmentalizing everything that I need to do. But I feel like when we were like at the meat locker, I kind of was more as though like I would have documents, but it would just be jumbles of shit. Like I would just chalk like ideas on there. But now I kind of have more coordinated like step process of just like do this flyer and then hit up these vendors and then fill this in and then like so it's just like a step-by-step process. So that it's just a more like clear kind of understanding of like how much left I need to do. Especially with like what I'm trying to do with like being like with my music and my documentaries in my studio. Like I'm very much trying to just compartmentalize my time in different aspects so that I can have time for doing other things. Because when I was doing just running UD, I was just like from morning to night. That's basically
all you were doing,
like the whole thing. So it's just like just a lot of like sometimes like slacking on other ends of the things that I want to do as well. So yeah, just have been more, especially like now because just I've been just more trying to refine it even more to make it just even more beneficial for artists to go more towards that process of building a career with it. So I've been also refining that as well, just the step-by-step process and just getting building more of the team around filling in those roles as well so that I don't have to do as much as like, because I'm doing down to the flyers, to the hitting everybody up, to responding to every comment and making every edit. And so it's just like, that's a whole process and a whole, like a lot of work. So I'm just trying to streamline that to where it's like, I could pass that off and really just be plugged into for like meetings to just scout artists we want to put in and just how we're going to run things. But yeah, definitely been just figuring that out for the summer and just like doing that a lot more. So
get more like an employee base, like people you can trust to like do the things that you would do without you thinking about it in a sense, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because I would love to go back to even doing like weekly shows and stuff. Like we used to do one show a week, but I have no life then. Like, it was just
but I mean, you're doing everything.
I mean, yeah, and that's also part of like building out that team of people. It's like you said, like it's like at least for me, it's like easy to go like it's kind of I guess like an ego thing where it's like I do everything, I got to do everything, so everyone knows it's me, it's all me. Versus like building out this structure of people, it's like I don't have to do every single thing. It's like building out a team so that it can grow bigger because every avenue has somebody focused on it. It's not like you spending, I got to do the flyer and I got to do this and I got to do this and like spreading your time. It's like the flyer somebody's doing, so that's getting full attention. This aspect is getting full attention from somebody and like building out the thing and being able to like separate from like it's all me. Like I'll just use WaveChange as an example. It's like I want to shoot and direct it and edit it all and do everything. And then learning like, oh no, having a team is beneficial because like, I don't think necessarily how the shot looks perfect. Like Steve focuses on that. I don't think necessarily how the lighting is perfect. Jose focuses on that. And it's like each avenue gets full attention and then it can grow quicker and it opens up more time to then do other stuff. Because had I been doing WaveChange myself all on my own, I would have never had time to do the podcast or do other stuff or like start other stuff or grow WaveChange in other avenues and like do other stuff versus like building the team and opening, like you said, unlocking more time. Because if I did everything myself still, I'd have no life. I'd have no time to do anything else besides just that. And each thing would only be getting like 10% attention because I'm doing it all.
Yeah, and then like you got people giving that 100% attention.
Everything gets 100%. Yeah,
and that's why it's also like really imperative just to make sure the team is nice,
Yeah.
so that like because if they aren't, then you're just gonna be micromanaging. Like, are you sure that this is the flyer you want to put out?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not like easier said than done. Like obviously having the team and doing that is the ideal way to grow it faster. But like you can't just slap anybody into any position. I mean,
yeah,
I've been doing WaveChange professionally now. This will be 7 years, and we've just like up until a couple months ago, it was just us three, me, Steve, and Jose. In 6 years, I brought 2 people on. Like that's it. And it's not like I wasn't around other people. It's just people don't fit in, or it just doesn't. Like you need to find the right people to do that so it works well. But when you do find the right people, like you said, you find people who are nice and people who are like actually can do this stuff and care about it, then it grows crazy. Because like it's easy to find the wrong people and just slap anybody into position and like, yeah, somebody else is doing this, but I'm spending half my time correcting what you're doing or do it like finding people
might
that,
as
like,
well just do it.
I fully trust Steve. Like when he does something, it's like I don't have to like I'll watch the video back and be like, cool. It's not like I don't have to like micromanage and do it. It's just like you find people that fit these roles and really do it well, and like the whole team does everything, and it's now you unlock more time. And the same thing, all 3 of it's like we're not all just wasting or not wasting, but like spending all our time just trying to do this one, like the same thing. We're all doing the same thing next to each other, and we all have no life. It's like you focus on this, I'll do this, you do this, and now we unlock extra time that we can all add other stuff. And yeah,
because it's not you gotta go towards that position. Because I just growing up, I saw a lot of like adults that would be like, I'm the only one who can do it like me. So it's like, okay, word, but like if what's his name from McDonald's said that, then
yeah, there wouldn't be all these. Yeah,
like
such a silly mindset.
I mean, yeah, it's like it like I get it in the sense of like if you just like I love, because there's like some directors that like I know and like people who make videos that like they do every aspect of it, and like just numbers wise, WaveChange produces more videos, but they're okay with that because they're not looking necessarily to be McDonald's and have the most. They just love doing every aspect and they just want to do it, and they're okay with just doing the level they are. But like as far as like growing the thing, yeah, it's like I get the argument, like even kind of going back on what I said, where it's like the one thing that makes you different is you. Like nobody can do the video. Like Steve doing a video wouldn't be the same as me doing the video. But it's like building a team with people that it's like nobody can do it like me. But it's like it's okay if it's not like you build a blueprint for what the system is. Like McDonald's, it's like this is how we make our food, and it's like you find people to implement into it. And it's like it's okay if it's like nobody could do it like me. Like yeah. Steve can't do my videos, but I can't do the videos Steve will do. It's like, and you find these people and you kind of like build this like recipe that between the two of your things, like nobody does it like you, nobody does it like me, nobody does it like us. Like our things together, and it's like grows even more.
Oh, you just hit him with a slogan.
Yeah.
Nah, for
Put that
real.
on his new podcast.
Nah, for real. Yeah, nah, that's really how to do it, like how to build that team and that blueprint. That's good that you also keep it tight knit, so there's just like you're doing quality control in that sense.
Yeah.
Like it's like not anybody could just touch the product for real. Like it got to be like really, you got to come out like really good.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I mean, yeah, because I've been in teams before where it's like they'll just go grab 100 random people and just slap in, and it's like, what even is this product? Like it's like there's no kind of control for it, which is like, because like my mindset was never like just to have the largest team and do the most stuff. It was just to make the best product. So it's like if that means we only grow one person every 6 years, that's just what it is. We'll do what we do with this team and we'll grow it, but like making sure that product is A1, because it's like we can do 100 things at once, but if the 100 things all suck, who cares? Like I'd rather. You feel me? Like, and then you just grow the team. So eventually you do 100 things and they all are great, but you can't just go from nobody and then just get 100 random people, and now we do 100 things, but it's like, for what? Because it's like, it's kind of whack.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you gotta be a certain quality that comes out of it.
Yeah, you gotta have like
consistency just shows in like your branding and like who you are as a person. I like to use the Kai Cenat example just because like I feel like he's a really good example of somebody that's just like been super consistent. Like when do you not see Kai Cenat doing something? In the last like 2, maybe even 3 years now, like that guy is on literally everything. Like he's undeniable. Like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, just doing that, just that consistency is really just what takes the shit off for real. That's why I also even said like was thinking about doing the weekly shows again because just that building on like, okay, every second of every day was super like essential because then it's like, damn, these days are flying when it's like, okay, I gotta plan a whole show for this week. So like just having that consistency of that stuff coming out like every week, or just having like Kai be doing the streams consistently, the 30-day streams and shit, just like all the time, just in people's face, just putting stuff out. So it's like, and even with you guys as well, I'm seeing you guys stuff like every day. I'm pretty sure the pod was also on my thing of most shown in my feed as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So just having that consistency is like just making it known in people's brain that like this person is here.
Yeah.
Like if it's like a year goes by and you don't post nothing, it's like, oh, I forgot that.
Yeah, it's not even like
Doing
people
the
don't care.
podcast.
It's like, yeah, because like you're fighting against social media, and like I don't like you could probably look it up how many minutes of content are posted a day. Like you're not like you're fighting against these algorithms and like just like constant stuff being pushed out. So you got to like put yourself in the face. I mean, there's a reason Coca-Cola buys billboards everywhere still. Everyone knows Coca-Cola, but they're still spending that money just to make sure they're there in your face.
Yeah.
Make sure they're there. Make sure you see them. And it's just like making sure you're just seen like as much as you can. And obviously when you're doing it alone, it's harder, but it's like you gotta like if you love that thing, you'll put that pain in and put that work in to like push it out. Like if you really want that thing, you'll put that work in to do it, and then eventually, like going back to building a team, you could build a team where now WaveChange can be so consistent because there's a team of us all creating stuff. It's not just what I'm creating and what I'm posting. It's like we're able to have like this a large amount of stuff because we built a team. But even when it was just one person, you got to like make sure you're putting your face out there as much as you can to be seen, because I think it's something like people like it takes like 6 times of seeing something for it to like stick in somebody's brain. So it's like you got to be seen like 6 separate times on separate like different occasions for it to like really stick. And even me, like some of my closest friends and people like artists I like listen to, I don't see their stuff on Instagram for a while, and like I oh shit, like oh yeah, fuck, I got to go back and listen to your music. Like I haven't listened to it in a minute because it's just not. You're fighting against this endless stream of just shit being posted.
Yeah. And it's like out of sight, out of mind. It's just like you just be forgetting that shit is even even there sometimes. It's like everybody got shit going on in their life, and there's like so much stuff going on. So sometimes just forget as well.
But yeah, I mean, and then like building like the biggest thing for that I think is just like building systems that like it doesn't have to be for like WaveChange is super consistent. The podcast we stopped it for a little while, but now we're pretty back to being consistent, and the social media will pick back up. But just building a system. It's not like I spend every day figuring out what to post. It's like you could spend one day a week, 3 hours, batch creating stuff, cutting videos, scheduling it. Now you're posting every day of the week, and you spent one day. You have 6 other days for it to do everything else. And it's like just figuring out a system versus people like I talk to a lot of friends where it's like, well, I can't spend time every day posting something. It's like spend 3 hours on a Sunday just scheduling stuff. Go on Instagram, schedule it. Now it's posting. Like that's what I do with the podcast. I just schedule a post and they just roll out.
Yeah. Yeah, I be doing the same thing. Just like with the music content, just like scheduling it throughout the week.
Yeah, spend one day just filming a bunch of stuff, editing on your phone, schedule it, one day, now you post for the week. And you do that every Sunday, and you build like a system that it works. So it's not like, oh shit, what am I posting today? I gotta find something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's also just buying mad time as well.
Yeah.
Because like just doing that every day is just gonna be so time consuming.
Oh yeah.
Real. Yeah, and just looking at even if you're shooting like with me, I'd be looking at places. That's why every time I come here, I'd be going straight to the woods.
And you film, so yeah. Yeah,
It's
and
literally
just
just
capital,
building
yeah,
shit,
just
like,
making stuff, and then like, and if you build that system, it's just like a snowball because you have like, if you build that system, Sundays I film content, edit it, and schedule it. On Tuesday comes up, like you said, you're here. Oh, I happen to be here. Oh, let me film something. Now it's an extra thing. You just add it into the line, and you're like building out how much content and scheduling it all, and it just constantly keeps growing. And then just like finding a system that works for you. Like even the podcast, the podcast initially to me was just like a content farm. It wasn't necessarily about actually going and listening to the podcast. It was like I want to post more content, just talking and like kind of getting these ideas out versus like every day sitting down, setting up a camera and just talking. It's like, let's spend one day a week talking for like an hour and a half. We can cut 10, 20 vertical clips talking about all these different ideas. One podcast episode creates a week's worth of content, and just finding different things and other ways you can do it. Whether it is like if you're an artist, just like, that's why like we do the content packs. It's like, set your phone up, run the whole 3-minute song from one 3-minute song. That's not one post. Cut out different 15-second pieces of that. One run of a song is like at least 4 good posts. You find 4 good 15-second bits. One run of the song on your phone. That's 14 or 4 posts right there. And just like thinking it smarter versus like think smarter, not like work smarter, not harder.
yeah, that all that just buys mad time. Just being able to do that shit and just bulk, like bulk creating that shit for real. Yeah, I'd much rather like doing that now because I would just used to just run and gun it every day, but now I'm just like, yeah, like every weekend, just Saturday, Sunday, I'm just like going to different like locations and just shooting and then just editing and just scheduling out.
Yeah,
for the
just
week.
like doing it every day is like, you'll get burnt out quickly doing that.
Yeah.
And you run into 2 days where you're busy and you can't, and you're rushing. You're like, and you not only do you get burnt out, but it starts to like, now oh shit, I didn't post today. It's already 7 p.m. Let me throw anything up just so it's up. And there's no thought behind it. Now you're watering down the stuff you're creating just to get something out because I gotta get something out. So I'll just put like any shit out, and then like versus like scheduling the time. This day I'm gonna do it and actually like putting the thought into the content versus like burning yourself out trying to figure out it every day, and now watering down the content because I'm like rushing just to get something out to get it out.
Yeah, it's not the best way to go.
Yeah, it's not
about
a super healthy way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I just only thing I'll be doing it daily now is just be like streaming. Really, just trying to I've when I was like younger, like the first like creative realm I was into. I also love how you be saying like you be addressing like the people as the creatives and shit too, because that's definitely like the audience as well for like the pod, and I resonate with that because obviously I'm creative. But like just one of the first things I loved was just film and just acting and just like that's why I first picked up a camera and just like started like filming, and like I'm just very based in just like filming like storyline and character and plots and stuff, and yeah, that's why I just love just doing this documentary consistently, and that's kind of shifted to sometimes I'll just like stream and just talk and just have that as like a just to get off some kind of just a daily like step in the process of that. Similar to like how like because I'm looking at like how like a movie character like you'll see a character at the start of a film and then they have like a goal and then you'll see that like play out. And I'm just kind of doing that in the sense of just my goal is obviously to create the career out of it, is to make something out of it, and then just trying to just do that shit like every day, just like showcasing that process every day through the streams. But that's the only thing I'm down to do every day.
Yeah, and it's like the more just like doing it, you get inspired. Like you do it on Sundays, on a Tuesday, just because you've been doing it for 2 weeks, you might get inspired and you'll notice more ideas, and doing it becomes easier. And you might catch yourself making content every day because you want to, not because you feel like you have to, because now you've been doing it and like you're inspired and more ideas are coming. But I do want to pivot real quick because you brought up the docu-series you do, which I think that is really dope because I think I resonated with a little because like my first videos I started just doing like YouTube vlogs with my friends, like just documenting life. So like I really like that stuff, but I think as an artist, like the value of doing that, I don't think a lot of people really understand, because obviously it's just kind of like for you to document your journey and stuff, but like talking about putting personality into like content, doing that kind of stuff, like that is like I see your docuseries like stuff all the time on Instagram when you post it, and even when it's just like little clips of you like in the Halloween store, just like doing stuff. It's like I feel like I know you more than some of my friends I know as artists. Like talk to every day, but who are just posting like like not random, but like rarely posting stuff that doesn't have personality. It's like the docuseries. Not only kind of like the podcast works good for like one YouTube docuseries, you can create a lot of vertical Instagram content right there. That's something that you've done that you're making a larger form content that you can cut up into Instagram content so that keeps you consistent there. But like it adds personality more than just like this is the music. This is the music I make. It like shows the person behind the music because that's where like we said like the connection really like hits is like just like learning the person behind. So like it's really dope that you do that, and like I be watching them and like tune like when you post the clips, I'm like oh shit, and like I'll go to the YouTube and watch them and like just like catch up on them. But like the value of doing that as an artist, I think is huge because it's like we said, it puts the personality into it. It lets you connect with somebody more than just the music you're doing, and it's like another way for somebody to connect who might not even be a fan of your music or the product you do, but they're a fan of you. They like the docuseries. Like yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you, from doing it, you run into people who it's like, I don't even listen to your music. I just watch the docuseries. Like,
No, yeah.
and it creates another avenue for somebody to connect to you and kind of like learn the person in it. And like, I stress all the time, like my friends, like we said earlier, like putting your personality into your content. Like that's like one of the easier ways is just, if you don't know how to do that with content, just document your journey. It's like, show it off. But I think some people are very hesitant because they're, like we said, trying to, this image of I'm a lit artist. I can't show me building this career because I'm a lit artist. It's like, I can't document the journey. Like people will resonate with that. You don't understand how many people will resonate with that journey and be like, I'm on a journey too. And they're a part of the ride with you.
Yeah. And that's what just makes it just so much more relatable. And like,
Yeah,
resonates a
100%.
lot more. And that's what I've always loved too. Like all of the artists who I've loved growing up, like I was just heavy on YouTube, like behind the scenes or just like vlogs, just like like different stuff like that, because I'm just so enthralled with like who the person behind this is, and like just really just trying to understand who the people behind the music that I listen to are. So I just really just always wanted to just showcase like more of just like my personality, and that also just like flows heavily into my creativity, because I've like one of the first things I loved in terms of creativity was like acting, and just like just really just being on camera and just like utilizing just my personality on video and on camera, and just like just the same, because I feel like I was already doing that. Like I was already, like when I was younger, I was just trying to just entertain people in general. Like I'm just always just like trying, just people who I'm around, I'm just always just thinking about how I'm entertaining them. I mean, even like that happens to me now. Like when I'm at the studio, and if it's like people there, I'm like, okay, let me turn this on. Let me turn the TV on. You guys need like. I'm just always just in a constant like, I'm the mom of the house kind of like, and just guess like type vibe. So that's when it's just like that translates very well on camera, because I'm just like, or on stage, because I'm like, all right, I gotta entertain and just nonstop, just entertainer mode at this point. And I just always love doing that, and just like just really just showing the raw kind of process behind everything. And that used to be like real embarrassing at one point, but I also just was like, I remember at one point I would put shit out and just not even look at it. Just be like, I'm just gonna act like it's not even there. Because if I go look at it, I'm gonna be like, I hate this, I'm gonna take it down. But I would just be like, I knew in the moment, I knew that it was great though. Like it's some real raw ass, vulnerable ass like shit of how like just some old shit of just like just trying to get my shit going, but just having struggles of like everything going on, just like home, or just like I was like fresh out of high school, and I was like, fuck going to college, I'm just gonna do my own shit. So it's just like a lot of shit going on, and just I was just documenting that whole shit, and it was just like I'll push it out and be like, what's next. That's
that's
not even
that's a great mindset to have it, because if you are somebody who like that's the problem you run into, it's like, oh, I'm not going to document this because then I watch it back and like, oh, I can't put like post it on to the next. Forget that even like you like put it out there, because like we said, like that's people resonate with that, with the journey. Everyone's trying to like portray their Drake, but like nobody's gonna resonate with this like fake character that they don't know the person behind, like they don't know the story behind. And like having that outlet and like the docuseries and just kind of putting all that stuff out there is like key to resonate with that. And like I also think it's cool because I started making videos when I was 12, just vlog with my friends, and I have now 12 years of videos that like even just on a personal level, like yeah, if I made something like a week later I watch it back, I'm like, oh, this is cringy, I'm not gonna post it. It's like I'm so happy I posted all of those cringy videos, because like even like for myself, I can go back and just watch my journey. Like I can just see these 12 years that I've been developing this thing and like see the growth like personally, and then that translates to other people. Like everyone's trying to like portray that they're perfect and not doing this journey, but like by not showing that journey, you're like eliminating so much area for people to like get on the journey and resonate with you.
Yeah. Even with like the personality too.
Yeah.
It's like it's so much value you have within yourself that you're just not giving out to the world, just taking it all for yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
So, but yeah, I'm loving the journey though, in the sense of just like how everything is going, and just continuously just trying to build on things and just stay on that consistent mindset, because just certain shit just be just kicking me off of that consistency and that path. But when I'm on that path is fruitful. but then it's just like, oh damn. But I'm upset about some. Even though that's like some shit that does some dumb shit. But it's like, oh, I'm just like, I'm going through some shit, so I'm slacking a little bit. But it's like, nah, I know when I'm on that path though, it's like it's a wrap. But it's just I'm trying to figure out like, how do I just not let shit get to me and just stay on that path? Just like stay locked in for real. That'd be a hard thing for sure. How's the videos going with you guys, fellas?
Good.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. It's been really consistent. I feel like we're really like trying to just lean into like not getting stuck in the same thing. Just kind of try every time I try to write a treatment, just try to do something different. Like take an idea we did and expand on it, and that is what kind of keeps me excited about doing it, versus just like building this system where it's just like plug and play. Like song comes in, we do this. It's like kind of it becomes like a mindless thing, versus like I like feeling like a challenge. Like, oh shit, like how are we gonna do this, or how are we gonna pull this off? Because that keeps it exciting.
Yeah, I feel that. That's dope. Yeah, just having that like just flowing in whatever direction for real is like Yeah,
and then with the studio now, like obviously this is almost 2 years now, I think, or I want to say a year and a little over a year, like year and a half.
We're coming up on 2 years in March.
Yeah, and then just like having like this playground just to build out different sets and just kind of do whatever, and like try to eliminate the limitations, which has been really, really dope to just have a space to be able to do that and just become a hoarder and collect different things and call it a set.
That's the biggest thing too, is like having a space to like, especially as a videographer, and I'm sure you feel the same way about the studio, is like having a place to get those reps in and like really try stuff new. And like I could go into the studio right now, shoot videos of myself and like learn a bunch about lighting and not jeopardize the brand in any shape or form by just like trying some new shit with an artist and then it looks horrible. You know what I mean? Like it's like almost fulfilling to like be able to just like make new concepts and like be able to always play with them. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Like you said, like having that playground, like just like being able to do shit at a certain like quality to where it's like it's gonna come out like really well, and you could have that level of like comfort to try new shit out. Because if it's like if it's not that professional, it's kind of like you might, if you try some shit out, it might look crazy. But I feel the same way though in terms of the studio, like just having like a space just to be able to really fulfill that creative vision is super imperative.
Yeah,
not having to like rely on like anybody else, just having that actual space right there to just like try that shit out.
Yeah.
is super
Yeah.
imperative as
I
well.
mean, yeah, that's why like I think a lot of people like as an artist, especially early, like go get that shitty mic if that's all you can afford or whatever, just so you're like the least amount of limitations on getting your ideas out, just so you can experiment. Like having somewhere, even if it's the closet in your house, just get your voice memos out so you can just get ideas out and experiment and like make that your playground. If it's the closet in your parents' house or whatever it is, like having like just being able to get ideas out and not be limited on like, oh, I got to book studio time. When are they available? Do I have money? Like the least amount of limitations you can will foster like the best ideas because you're able to just experiment and try stuff versus like had we not have a space and we're renting peer spaces for every video, it's like, well, we only have this much time. We got to make sure the time is like everything is like there's no room for experimentation. It's just like, oh no, we have to get what we can get in this time. There's no room for like play, and that's where like you discover like the dopest things.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And that's dope that you're like you said building something accessible for people to experiment.
Yeah, that's the biggest aspect of it because you got to be able to like just in one room, just like you said, like peer space is like renting a space for like a couple hours. Like you could get some. Y'all probably got some shit way after the fact in the same space that you didn't even think of before or whatever. Just like some completely new shit in the same exact thing. But that I feel like that unlocks from just being able to really sit in that and look at that from like all types of different perspectives and like you can't really, like you said, you can't really do that with like that small.
Yeah, having limitations
time.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing some like I'm dropping that. I've been shooting this documentary for like kind of that like a specifically like more put together. Like some of the documentaries I do now are more like on a day to day, so it's kind of like doing more talking videos and stuff like that. But I'm doing a documentary that's more in depth and more like put together, like as if it was like for like Sundance.
Okay,
So,
dope,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, just about that journey of like moving into that next stage while still being on that like journey as well, and just new music as well with that for sure. Yeah, so I'm gonna have some new stuff on Monday.
Dope.
So,
Okay.
hell yeah.
Bet. I mean, yeah, all his links will be in the description. Make sure you tune in, check him out, watch the docuseries, check out the content. Definitely tune in. It's somebody dope doing something amazing for Jersey. So, I mean, if you're a Jersey artist, definitely tap in. If you're not Jersey, definitely come watch the journey. Like we said, you can tune in and actually be a part of the journey. So, definitely check him out. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate you guys watching. If you got this far, appreciate you guys. All, like I said, all links, WaveChange links, all our links, his links will be in the description. Tune in. Any closing thoughts or anything? Shout anything out or?
Which camera's alive?
Middle one, and that one's yours. Yours is live.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to keep creating, and don't be afraid to tell somebody I can't talk because I'm creating.
Facts. Bam.
Word.